Guys, Jack here, and today I'm going to be bringing you yet another episode of the sort of Nothing to a Knife series, I guess it is. Well, technically it's from knife to a knife now, because, as you guys know, I hit the knife. I got my first ever knife, I think, was the gut knife, what was it, for Boreal Forest, maybe? I think that was the first ever one I had. And then from there, I traded that for like two good skins. I'll give you a rundown of what happened. This is a complete update for the past month. And by the way, I want to thank you guys for 10,000 views on the first episode. That's freaking ridiculously insane. So thank you for that. 10,000 views. Holy shit. But yeah, so basically, just to give you a little rundown of what has happened the past month. It's been a bit mental, really. So, I got the gut knife in the last episode, as you know. That was worth, I believe... How much was that worth? Like, I'm just going to go for £30, alright? So that was worth £30. I traded that for two items, which was an Orp Asimov battle scarred and a AK-47 Wasteland Rebel battle scarred. So that was basically the same price, I'm pretty sure. I think I downgraded a little bit, unfortunately, but you know. So yeah, I had them, and then I stuck with those two items because I liked the Asimov. It had a really nice clean look. It didn't look like a battle scarred one at all. It looked really good. If anything, it looked like field tested, to be totally honest. But I kept that for a bit. I played with those for a while, and then I started speaking to an old friend from Factions who I used to play with, and he's into the whole betting scene. Like, he places bets like every single day, and he bets like on CS:GO. He bets quite big, and he's like into that, and he knows who to bet on. So I started speaking to him. And I basically, with the help from him and my friend Matt, you guys know him as Matt Mason, I put like about 4 bets on. I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys this, but I put 4 bets on. I went all in on 4 bets, and I won big on every single one of them. I got my inventory from about $27 up. I think my inventory was worth about $28 at the time, actually, and I got it up to about, let's say, $120 maybe, or $100. So yeah, by betting and just going all in, just YOLOing it, I'm an idiot for doing it, but it paid off. So, that's where I stopped, and then I traded for a knife. That knife, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will go, I'm going to have to blur out the knife that I've got. But, what I'll do is, I'll go to my inventory, and then I'll go to my trade history, and I'll show you, my trade history and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to have to blur out the top one because I don't want you to see what I've got. But, we go all the way down. Okay. So I traded, as you can see, all of my good stuff here. The Asimov, like, this is all the stuff I won. I won a Water Elemental, a Case Hardened, an Orc Lightning Strike, an M4A1S Cyrex. I traded literally all of this for a Bayonet Crimson Web, right? So I had that. I absolutely found this knife absolutely beautiful. Like, it was so sick. Like, it was actually just so nice. And, yeah. So what happened next was, you know, I was trading with my friend Matt. This is his account. Because I wanted to play, and I couldn't play on my account. Because I had a ban. So I had to play on his account. But I wanted to use my knife. So we kept, like, trading back and forth whenever we played. And, unfortunately, this is where I got scammed, guys. So basically, this is where the whole thing went down the drain. This guy called Rox said to me that he was going to pay me €130 on PayPal for my knife, and I stupidly believed it. I mean, I know you can get scammed on PayPal, but it seemed all legit for me. I honestly don't know why, to be totally honest, I did that. But I got scammed, so that's it. That's basically what happened right there. And all these things, I've just placed random bets. Okay, so as we go up on the list, I decided, you know what, I want to keep the series alive. I want to keep doing this series and see if I can actually reach my goal. So I went ahead and bought this StatTrak Gut Knife Doppler. On the market at the time, it was worth £88. I'm not too sure what that is in dollars. You can work this out as you go along with this video. This is going to be quite a long video because I'm literally explaining every single thing, what's happened. I'm going to be explaining every trade. So yeah, I went and bought that for £66 on OP Skins. I got it for about £20 cheaper than what it was on the market. So I thought that was good. So yeah, I bought that and I decided, you know what, I'm going to use this to trade up with. So I went from this, as you can see, I've been trading, like all these ones here that are to sneaky beaky like and all that, I've like just been trading to play on the account and stuff like that, so don't worry about that. So yeah, the next trade. I traded this for a... what was it? A StatTrak gut knife. Oh no, obviously the StatTrak gut knife Doppler is what I traded, and I traded for this Falchion knife case hardened. And if you didn't know, I'll whip a screenshot up on the screen right now. I got a very, very good deal for this case hardened. I don't think the guy knew how much it was worth, but I mean, market price, these two were kind of the same. Like, market price, these were good. But in general, this had a lot of blue on it. I'm pretty sure it was about 70 to 75% blue on the blade. So it was worth a freaking lot more. I'll tell you that for a fact. So yeah, I mean, that technically passed as a blue gem, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, that was good. That was a very good trade. As I said, I'll put a screenshot on the screen. You'll be able to see the screenshots, and it is a very, very blue case hardened. So that was a really good trade. So yeah, as you can see, I traded it to I'm Terrible again, just so I could play on his account and all that crap. And then I traded it again. And then this is where I make a big, big profit. So, if I put up my calculator on the screen right now, I'll whip up my calculator onto the screen. So, my Falchion knife case hardened was worth, I'm pretty sure about, I think it was £84 at the time. £84. I'll just go with £84. So, it's worth £84. Then I traded it for keys. This is where I made big profit right here. This is where I made absolutely huge, huge, huge profit. And you guys know, I don't know whether you know that case hardens, if they're blue, they're worth a shitload. So, basically, I got 61 keys for my case hardened. The market value of the case hardened was £84. I will go ahead and show you. £1.69, which is the value of a key. That's how much a key cost. Times, what was it, 61 keys I got. 103. The value of the knife on the market was 84, and I got 103. So I made 20, I literally made £19 off of that trade, just because of the blue. Like, that's a solid $30 profit just off that trade, just because of the fact it was freaking blue. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's just, you know, that's crazy right there. So, yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous. But yeah, that was a good trade. And then, as you can see, he also sent me a load of crappy random skins. So yeah, that was good. And then I'll show you what I traded next. So this is where half of my dream came alive. As you guys know, my dream is a karambit tiger tooth. Half of my dream came alive here. I got a flip knife tiger tooth, factory new. It looked absolutely beautiful, so I was like, why not? I've got the keys, I might as well go for it. And I'm pretty sure this knife, around the time, was worth, how much? 115 £115 it was worth. So already we've gone from a gut knife Doppler, which technically on the market was worth £82, to this, which is worth about 115 to 120. So we've already made big profit, like a lot of profit. So yeah, I went to a flip knife tiger tooth, factory new. And then I traded it to Matt again, you know, so I could play with it and stuff like that. And then, this is where I messed up hard. I messed up pretty hard here. So, the karambit knight. I traded this for a karambit knight just for the pure fact that it was a karambit. I equipped this thing and got it in game, and it looked absolutely disgusting. I mean, despite the fact that on the market, there's literally 4 of them on the market, and the price goes up and down so badly. Like, I honestly thought I screwed myself over with this trade because it just looked ugly. Like, it's not even appealing to anyone, this knife. It's so battle scarred to the extent where you can't even barely see the skin, and it just looked awful. So yeah, that's where I messed up. And then, for some reason, Matt traded me his knife. That was his knife at the time. This is going to be confusing for you guys, but yeah, this is my knife. This isn't mine. So don't you worry about that. We're going to get rid of that whole thing. And then we're going to do that. Okay, so yeah, this is where I trade the karambit knight back to a flip knife tiger tooth. Because I just knew I messed up. So I traded it back to a flip knife tiger tooth. And this is where I get a very, very good deal. So, yeah, I trade the flip knife tiger tooth for a StatTrak flip knife Doppler factory new. And it had freaking 325 kills on it, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it was a phase 2 Doppler, I believe, so it was like really purple, and it was really, really nice. The guy who I mean, he must have been desperate for a tiger tooth because he overpaid me about £5 for this. So yeah, that was good. I mean, I made another solid £5 on that. It's £125 on the market, so that, you know, that's a really, really good trade. And then, where do we go? Okay, so he's traded me all of his freaking cards so I can rank up my Steam profile. And then this is where I trade the flip knife Doppler, which I recently just traded, to the StatTrak falchion knife case hardened. And what I'm going to do for you now, guys, is, I mean, I did make another profit, by the way, on this. I believe this is 130 in game, so I made another £5. So I've basically come up from, let's say it was 88, so let's just say 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. I made $40 this week just through trading up. So that's how much I made in the first episode, and that's how much we made this time. So if we can go for a solid, well, £40, sorry. If we can go for a solid £40 every single week, like, we could actually be on track with our dream of the freaking karambit tiger tooth. Like, that would be awesome. So yeah, we're currently at this falchion knife case hardened, and again, I think the guy who traded it to me was a bit idiotic because he overpaid me in the knife on its own, because this is worth more than that knife on the market. And this again has a very, very, there's a large amount of blue on it. So I'll go in game and show you. As you can see right here, you know, it's, my god, you can see the amount of blue on it. It's actually crazy. But yeah, I'll go offline with bots. And we'll show you a little game right here. So we'll go with harmless bots. So yeah, guys, right, we're in game. We actually spawned outside, which is good. So we're going to whip out the knife now and show you how nice it looks. There you go. There it is, and I've got 17 kills on it. I honestly don't understand how people say that they don't like the falchion knife. Like, let's be honest. Like, this is actually sick. Like, you can't lie. Like, the case hardened falchion knife's at least nice. You know, like, I'll try and balance it on my hand. Like, this, it's just so... Like, I hated this falchion knife when it first came out, but it's actually such a cool knife. There we go. There we go. There we go. There it is. Yo, like, honestly, people say they don't like the falchion knife, but it's nearly one of my favourite knives, to be totally honest. Other than, obviously, you know, the karambit tiger tooth. And I'll show you the motions of actually knifing someone. See, it spins in your... Like, after you knife someone, it spins in your hand. Like, that's actually so cool. It does it on the wall as well, if you knife the wall. There you go. It doesn't do it in air, though, for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. I'll go behind this player. Actually, no. I probably can't get behind him. It's annoying, because when bots see you, they, like, turn around. But yeah. There you go. That's what it looks like when you knife someone from behind. I mean, this knife in general is just really cool. And I mean, it's about 60% blue on the blade. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it, but the blade does get thinner towards the end, and I know it looks like there's more gold on the blade than there is blue, but yeah, the blade gets more thinner towards the end, and the thicker part is where all the blue is, so it technically counts as about 60%, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure above 50% counts as a blue gem, so this is technically a blue gem, so I'll be able to get probably quite a lot more for this on the market price. So, I mean, yeah, guys, that's it. That's basically it for this episode of Knife to a Knife, I guess I'm going to call it now. Technically, nothing to a knife. Whoa, I'm lagging. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave this game. But yeah, technically, that is about it for this episode. I mean, I've gone up. I'll show you the profit again. If I actually just pull up my calculator right here, I'll just whack out my calculator on screen real quick. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay, so we'll smack our calculator onto screen right here. And we will show you guys. So, the knife on the market was 88. Our knife currently is worth 130. So 130 take away 88 equals. We've made £42 this week alone with just trading. And if I count the fact that I only bought the knife for 66, we'll go 130 take away 66. And I've made 64 profit. So, you know, I mean, I did only buy the knife for 66, and the only reason why I did buy another knife is because I wanted to just keep this series going. I really wanted to try and see if I could actually trade up, because it's actually so cool to think that like trading up from nothing, like you can actually get somewhere with, and it's just really cool. So yeah, this week I've made a solid profit of about, what did I say, about £40 I said? Yeah, I've made a solid profit of about £40. That is good enough for me. So yeah, I mean, hope you did enjoy. Please remember to leave a like if you did. And I will see you guys next week for the next episode of Nothing to a Knife. Hopefully we'll be at, another £40 plus. But if not, then I do apologise in advance. But yeah, that's it. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.